Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we have a massive guest. Personally, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I was trying to say. I watch a lot of your TikToks. I get a little bit of inspiration from you as well. I'm gonna like watch your stuff, and I'm like, how can I make styles like him? You know, some of the sounds you use, some of the green screen you use. I'm a big fan, bro. Guys, welcome to Waleed, man. Thank you, bro, man. Thank you for coming to my channel, man.
Hey, bro, massive call up. I don't think you even understand, bro. When I saw this opportunity, bro, I had to take it. Genuinely, couldn't even waste no time. But
I'm honored you're here, bro.
Hmm?
I'm honored you're here, bro. I'm honored you're here.
Nah, stop it, bro. Hey, glaze me one more time. I'm gonna leave it. But yeah, alhamdulillah, happy to be here. Nah, me and talk about the Arsenal, one of my brothers. So yeah, man, let's get into it, man. I'm happy. Let's go.
Yeah, cool. So today we just obviously had a good win, a very big performance. We played against Wigan. The first question I want to ask you, bro, is what did you make of this game today?
Do you know what? I'll be real, bro. It's been a long time since I've seen football like that, bro. I'll be honest. I know it's like League One and it's not the greatest, but bro, 4 goals in 25 minutes in any like level of any competition, that's great to see. And I feel like this game came at the perfect time for like the club, the fans, or whatever. Because you see that obviously the performance against Brentford. I'll be real, bro. I said like we were lucky, bro. That was a point gain, no 2-point shot to the way we performed. So to go from that to putting in a performance like that to kind of just calm the nerves, tell people like, yo, relax. It's like after 1 point drop to whatever, you don't need to throw your toys at the pram and the season's not over yet. So to go from that to obviously the performance today was amazing. I feel like it was a massive performance for the likes of Eze. You had a fantastic first half. I mean, them 2 passes, bro. The first one for Martinelli and then the Madueke one as well. Bro, this is what I'm saying about this guy. It's like, I know it's there. I know the ability is there. That's why I'm not going to write him off. I think that's the stupidest thing you could do if you could say that this is a flop of a signing or it's a disgrace this early, bro. Because I mean, even a lot of people have said he's like a second half of the season player, but still, £70 million, your experience in the Premier League, to put in performances like that, yes, I know the opposition wasn't the greatest, but it's that little bit of quality, bro. We've been missing out for it for ages. Obviously, Odegaard wasn't in the squad, so you just kind of need that guy in certain situations to take that game by the scruff of the neck, and I feel like he done that very well today. I think Madueke as well, who had a very good performance again, scoring again. I think I heard a commentator say it was his 8th goal of the season, and when you think of like the situation he's in as well, where it's like kind of the backup winger, and a lot of the people are kind of writing him off as well. Bro, he's in some good form, man. So yeah, I mean, happy with the performance, clean sheet. I mean, I was gonna say no injuries, but Calafari decided to, I don't want to play this game, and then in the trainer's room. So hopefully his one's alright, and then yeah, happy, man.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it was a big win, man. For me, like, first of all, Madueke, I mean, I heard as well it's his 6th start in a row, which is big. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of Madueke coming to Arsenal. I haven't been the biggest fan of him this season so far. You know, in a lot of his performances, I think he's been a lot of like, I don't want to use this phrase, but like he's just like a lot of foreplay. Do you know what I'm saying? He'll keep digging. It's right though.
It's a couple of days.
The door is coming up before that. No, but it's true though, because like he'll keep beating his winger, right? But there's no final action. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he'll repeatedly beat his man. I'm like, oh my god, it's so exciting. And then the cross is wrong, the pass is wrong, the shot is woeful, and it's like it's exactly obviously what Chelsea fans are telling us. So I've been really upset with him, but sometimes like we've seen it in the cups, he actually wakes up, and I feel like that's an ongoing theme with a lot of the players. Like Martinelli is looking like a cup player. We've seen now in the Champions League, Carabao, FA Cup, he's a cup player, but like
he's a different player, bro.
He's a whole different player, bro. And it's like even the same thing with Eze. Like he looks good in the cups, and I'm like, I get so excited against Kyrak and Wigan, but then we go to the Premier League, and I'm like, where are all these players gone? Do you know what I'm saying? And
I think it's the way we set up, bro. I was gonna say, I think it's the way we set up in them games. It's just different, bro. And maybe it's the opposition that we're coming up against. They're not gonna like sit in them low blocks and all that as well. So, but yeah, man.
I think it's a bit of both, man. I think like one, obviously, because you're playing lesser opposition, we play with more attackers. You know, bro. Today we played with Eze, Jesus, Martinelli, Madueke, and Saka, bro, in that front five.
Crazy.
Front 6, whatever it was, bro. I'm saying all these players, bro, like Saka and Eze, twin 8s, bro. You know how mad that is? Man. You'd never see that in the Premier League, bro.
You see that in FIFA, bro.
Bro, literally, that's what I do when I'm losing right on FIFA. I go ultra attacking and just put all my attacking up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, throw the kitchen sink at it, bro. Doing that for the first 20 minutes is crazy, though. We're working on the scheme, man.
Bro, Miskins, bro. Like I remember I was listening to like one of their players before the game. He was talking and he was like, we're just gonna try to shut up shop. We're gonna try to keep them quiet as long as we can. Bro, the first 30 minutes you go, what?
Genuinely, bro. We're seeing Norgard doing them Iniesta type passes, Xavi.
By the way,
spamming them.
Christian Norgard tonight, by the way.
Well, I've been saying this for ages, bro. He needs more minutes, man. Honestly.
It's mad, isn't it, how he doesn't play? Because even remember the Carrot game as well. He was unbelievable, bro.
It was like Portsmouth, bro. All these games, bro. I think there's not been one game where I've looked at Norgard and I thought, he's not all that. I think even like the Palace game as well. He played, I think, the full 90 or whatever in the Carabao Cup as well. What he gives you in terms of like that security, how good he is on the ball, like the way he's able to break up play. I think there was a stat last season. He made like the most tackles in the Premier League last season for Brentford. That's their captain as well. And you see obviously the way they're performing now. The fact that we just casually grabbed him for what 9-10 million, he's just sitting on that bench every week. I'm not gonna lie, I do think he needs to be playing a bit more, in my opinion. I think even the games where you kind of need to just see out a result, because I think Zubermendy's have been a bit like tired over the past couple of weeks. Even you got Norgard right there to just bring him on off the bench last 10 minutes just to shut up shop. I think if we kind of take advantage of our squad from that sense a bit more, I think we'll be all right, man. But yeah, he's a top player, man. I'm happy with him.
Yeah, his flexibility as well, because I remember he played centre back against Club Brugge as well in the Champions League. So he's a top player, like I said, experience. He's been there in the Premier League. He knows it all. So he's one that we need to see play more. But how excited were you, bro, when you saw Skelly playing in midfield before the game started? I was gassed. I was gassed. Yo, we're finally gonna see it.
Bro, first time in ages, when I was watching it, I was thinking, should I just watch the training warm-ups? Like I just on the quick thing, just to get a little taste of it. And then, yeah, I mean, the Calafari situation happened, he gets injured. I just hope his injury's not a long time because, bro, as a player, I think he's one of the best, like, he's like I don't know, it's tough to describe, it's like a unicorn player, bro. You don't see players like him often. He's so technically gifted from left back and what he provides to us in the attack, in possession as well. Having a guy like him consistently available, which he has been, to be fair, for the most part of the season. I just hope that injury is not bad because Lewis-Skelly, like, that's my boy, man. And what's been going on with him this season is heartbreaking, man. Like, he's not even second choice left back anymore. It's like,
I think his mentality, man. I think he's too in his head right now. You know, like I think one or two bad performances early on the season just killed him, bro. And he's struggling to get out of that rut. But listen, this would have been the perfect time to see him in midfield. Obviously, it didn't happen. I think he played well today. Anyway, I think most of the team. So I'm excited to see if he does actually get another opportunity to actually now start in midfield.
But that's the thing I don't know. Like, where would you give him that opportunity? Because you got the Carabao Cup final. I think we're in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup now or something, round 5, whatever. Fifth round, yeah. I think it was that just before the quarterfinals then.
Yeah.
So like maybe you're thinking that's maybe the last opportunity or two where you could probably put him in that position, depending on the draw. And I just think in the Premier League, as you said, bro, I think his confidence has been completely shot, bro. And I think that's not only been him. I think it's happened to Eze right now. It's even at one point it was with Madueke as well, with Martinelli. It's like these players are so heavily reliant on form, not necessarily on like keeping their head down and actually just playing. Where it's like maybe one bad game and you're out of the team. And I think that also goes to show how strong our squad is because it's literally you're playing for your job, bro. Like on a serious level, if you don't perform at least for one game, you're out, bro. I remember there was one time earlier in the season where Saliba didn't have the best game, but then Mosquera started the next game, bro. And it's like if that can happen to our arguably one of our best players, like our Mount Rushmore player right now, it could happen to anyone. So I think with Skelly, with the breakout season he had last year in terms of like we all remember like the Real Madrid game, bro. The performances, I mean, I was there for the home game, best game I've ever seen in my life. Like the way he was performing.
You know where it started to go wrong? Do you know where it went wrong?
What?
It was PSG second leg, man.
You reckon it was that?
Do you know why? I've got inside scoop. I've got exclusive.
Okay. We've got the big dog over here. That's not.
Bro, do you know what it is? So a couple of me and the boys went down to the PSG second leg, right? We went down to Paris. We actually drove there, bro. It took like 7 hours. It was mad.
Damn.
But yeah, we went there.
I want to do that road trip one day, man.
No, it was a good road trip there, but on the way back it was dark. It's mad because it was me, Sharks, Chunks, my cousin AV and Ilias, right? And HP actually. So HP, Chunks, and Sharky went like, I think they went upstairs, like corporate thing, like we don't have enough drip. Yeah. So we had our seats. We're not there yet, and me, AV, and Ilias. So inshallah. But we were sitting like right behind the bench where Arteta is. And funny enough, it was like Danny Ings was there, Wes Foderingham was there, and Creswell was there as well from West Ham. Yeah. And they were sitting right next to us. And so watching the game, I can see Arteta right in front of me the whole time, bro. And a few times when Skelly was making mistakes in that game, Arteta was fuming, bro. Like it was bad. Like it was to the point where he was counting the mistakes. He went back to Albert, bro, and he's like, the 4th time. And he was screaming. I was like, oh. And obviously, like when you watch games on the TV, you don't see these little things. And
yeah,
after that, bro, I think it's just been going downhill
right,
for him. Bro. I do think it started there because I can't remember a game after that where he actually played well. So doing the maths, it makes sense.
I'm real, bro. That was our season, bro. Like that Champions League campaign, because like, bro, that league, bro, that was wrapped up by Jan and or some stupid time. So when you see even at the Real Madrid game, because like, bro, I remember people didn't even think it'd be PSV or like it was that bad, and like we tucked them into bed. And then you've got the Madrid game now, where you see that performance. I mean, 5-1 is insane against the European champions. Then you've got that PSG game where it's like your season's defined on that. And now we're in the situation because, bro, we can believe, like when you do what you do to like Real Madrid, even PSV, and then you come up against a PSG side who, yes, we're playing some fantastic football. I can't like going into that game, I backed us, bro. And you gotta remember the injuries that we had, bro. We still playing Marino at striker them times. Like I think Saka just came back from injury, same with Odegaard, and like Gabriel was out for the season. You got Kiwi at the back. Like what we done was very impressive. And I think with Lewis-Skelly as well, when he showed that confidence, like even in the game this season, I think it was Atletico, bro. It's like, you know, that guy, there's not many people in the squad that can do what he does in terms of what he brings to the team. So I think I don't want to say, because obviously we're giving him the new contract, I don't want to say like, oh, like it's time for him to back up the fries. But I'll be real, when it comes to the left back situation, when you got Hincapié, we were probably going to keep Calafiori's obviously first choice. I don't know what his future's saying, man. I'll be real.
I think his future is the backup to Rice, man. I think he's that perfect left 8, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, like, bro, he's got the ball driving, he's got the strength, he's got the IQ. Like I think that role is made perfectly for him, man. Again, you said like what opportunities can he get in the league, bro? We've got teams like Wolves and whatnot still to play, a lot of low league teams at home.
Yeah,
I'm not saying start him there, but like, bro, this is where rotation comes in. Like, you need to sub off Rice a bit more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Rice get right to the ground, so who better to sub on than Lewis-Skelly? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 100%.
Or it'll be Marino and whatnot. Yes, I do hear it, but I trust Lewis-Skelly receiving further back more than I do Marino. But Marino's like a striker to me now. I can't see him anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? But talking about that, bro, and talking about how big our squad is, how important will this use of the squad be for the rest of the season? Because we've got what 12? How many more league games? 12 league games left.
Yeah, 12 games left. Yeah, 12 more cup finals, man.
Yeah, we've got a cup final and the Carabao Cup still to go. We've got a few more rounds in the Champions League and the FA Cup. How important is this squad, man? And how important is it to keep people fit? Because obviously we've lost Havertz again now. Marino's out for the season. You know, Ben White went down towards the end of the game, so I don't know what that's saying. So yeah, how important will the rest of the squad be?
Yeah, I think like obviously it's going to be huge, and when you spend the amount of money that we did in the summer, you have to use that squad. And I think we have done, to be fair. Like you look at, for example, Mosquera, he came in against Brentford, had a okay-ish like first half, but in that second half he just stepped up that level. And Brentford, man, he's like 2021, cost like 12 mil, never played in the Prem before. That level to come off the bench and to go straight into the starting 11, massively impressive. That you look at him, even in Capier's had his issues. Pardon?
Bro, he's unbelievable. You know, before the season started,
incredible.
I made a TikTok video before the season started, and I was like ranking all our signings in it, and I said, bro, this could be our signing of the season.
Well, I hear it. I think he might be, you know, in terms of value for money, because bro, like 12 mil. I said, I think I said, when was this? Like, I can't lie, it was Anfield, bro. From time Saliba's gone down, 2 minutes in, nobody knows who you are. I couldn't spell his last name, bro. I had no idea who this brother is. When I heard we were signing Mosquera, I thought it was the guy who tried to grip Jesus and Havertz and them.
Oh, the Wolves guy, yeah.
I thought it was the Wolves guy, bro. I was like, oh, get that guy away from my club, bro.
Yeah.
But then when I see this guy come in 2 minutes in at Anfield, all the pressure, bearing in mind Liverpool were actually like, they were a title rival back then. Third game of the season. The composure the guy was showing on the ball was insane for a guy of his age in that level. I'm thinking, bro, this guy's a gem. And like, even in the big performances, I know like Newcastle wasn't his greatest performance, but I still felt like he dealt with the physicality in that game. He showed that so much this year. And as I said, bro, £12 million. It's like, for me, he's one of the signings of the season. Like, if you're making a signing of the season, Premier League starting 11, just based off the amount of money and the reputation, I can't lie, you've got a heavy chance of starting at centre back, bro, in my opinion. Because, I said back then, this guy might be better than Hoyson, bro, when you're talking about like the young Spanish centre backs. And hey, man,
spooky.
Hey, uncomfortable combos, man. Sorry, Faisal, man, but hey, this guy he's the real deal, man. So I think that is going to be huge defensively. Because obviously Saliba, I don't know what my man's on. It's like he'll play amazing 7-8 games, then he'll get the sniffles, miss out a game out of nowhere, and then just come back. Like, so hopefully his things are right. Obviously, we're speaking about the left back situation. I kind of want to highlight the right back situation though, because I feel like Jurriën Timber recently, obviously we all know defensively incredible. Like that's never going to be an issue with him, but just in that attacking third of the pitch, I just don't think he is giving us what we need. And I don't know whether that's down to how he's being profiled by Arteta, what he's telling him to do. But I just think, for me, you got to remember, bro, he's a centre-back, really. Like, by trade, he's a centre-back. So to be playing him in, like, for example, Brentford, making them last man runs, like, running them behind one-on-one, it's like, act, like, it's pro clubs, bro. Like, what's going on?
Bro, it's not even just that here. I think, for me, it's the profiling. You know what a player can do, you know what a player can't do. And the amount of times I've seen Urian Timber in the half spaces and Saka was chalking his boots, bro, is not right. You know he can't do that. You know that's not his job, bro. So it's like, why would you use him like that? Like, if I'm using Urian Timber, I'm using him as a third centre back, a right centre back, wide centre back. That's it. I don't even want him overlapping too tough because I know I know he can't do that, bro.
Yeah, it's not his bag.
But that's what you get. The right centre mid to overlap or underlap, and the rotations there, like, you know, that's not his. He can't do that, bro. So for me, it's profiling because I'm a massive Urian Timber fan. I always tell my friends, him and Quinton are twins, bro. There's triplets. I'm the third brother. I'm a Timber as well, bro. There's 3 of us. So that's my family, bro. But it's like
crazy.
But bro, genuinely, I think the profile, bro, and I think a lot of the issues. And again, I love Mikel. Bro, and I always back him, bro. He's incredible. But for me, 6 years in, I still have issues with profiling the players. That's my biggest worry. I still think Martinelli's misprofiled till this day. Yeah. I still think using Saka as a touchdown winger to this day is not right. Like, there's so many things I don't agree with. I don't think Odegaard is a 10. So
I don't think he's playing as a 10 recently though. Like, I think this season he has like more time. I remember, obviously, he didn't play the City game, I don't think. But for example, we were speaking about Marino before in terms of like build up. I remember he was picking up the ball from the centre backs and trying to distribute. And for me, that wasn't his bag at all. Like, I hated that. But when obviously pushing further up the pitch and you see what he can do and how intelligent he is, how intelligent he is of a player, you start to see that now. And I think with the Timber situation, I think I agree in the sense of I don't think he is the guy that should be kind of like overlapping or like even underlapping into the midfield or whatever. That's just not really his bag. But I think you need to have an extra body on that right hand side along with Odegaard or Eze and Saka, because Saka's going to be getting double teamed every single game. That's just a fact. We know it's going to be. I think Odegaard is it's one reason why he's been struggling so much this year is because he's just not getting that space to kind of do what he usually does. When you just have those two by themselves on that side, they're basically out of the game. And I think when you look at, for example, what we were doing so well in the attacking, like maybe the 23-24 season, how close Saka was to goal and how close Odegaard was to goal, and then you have Ben White doing the overlapping, you see we're a completely different side in that attacking phase. And even today, bro, it's like the joy that Madueke was kind of getting on that right-hand side when sometimes White would be doing the overlaps. And we've seen that even this season, obviously briefly because of his injuries. But I just do think, bro, if Ben White can just stitch up the knees one more time. Like, I remember I saw Rob Holding, he done an interview, I think, with Ben Foster, and he was like, bro, Ben White's the maddest workhorse he's ever seen. Like, he'll literally be playing on painkillers. Like, he's in an insane amount of pain, but he'll just play through games. And it's like, I know he's done, and he's given so much to us, and that's why I always respect him. But, bro, like, I can't lie, the last 3 months, we need you, Jackie. Like, we need you. So, I think you could, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think in the smaller games, like maybe when we can afford to be a bit more attacking, I'd start White, and then maybe the bigger games when you need that defensive stability, one-on-one quality, I think you just have to have Timber, in my opinion.
No, I agree, bro. I think Ben White staying fit is key, bro. But I'm just worried to how much Arteta would actually use him, because I know he'll still stick with his Timber and whatnot. And again, I'm a big Timber fan, but bro, you can see, like you said, bro, having a fullback out wide, overlapping consistently with the final ball quality that Ben White has is unbelievable. Bro. So having him and Calafiori will be my dream fullback partners. But I want to talk about one more thing before we go, bro. Man City. I want to talk about Man City because we're facing them obviously in the League Cup final. Right now, we're 4 points ahead of them in the Premier League. There is a chance. I saw this on Twitter. That is someone was doing like matchmaking on games. Yeah, there's a chance we can play them 5 times.
Yeah,
we can play them 5 times, and potentially in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So we can see them a few more times this year, bro. Apart from just the away game at the Etihad and the League Cup final. And before we get into the other ones, how big of a game is the League Cup final for the title race? Because for me, I think it's important. I think it's so important.
I think whoever wins that wins it, in my opinion. I think there's so much like psychological like mind games that go into it. Because let's be real here, yeah, for 1 second. There's absolutely no pressure on Man City for this whole season. They're going for a rebuild. They have obviously won throughout all of these other years. Nobody, if City win the league, it's like alhamdulillah, Arsenal didn't win the league. It's not a thing of like, oh yeah, congratulations, well done City. Nobody's expecting them to really do anything. And I think obviously City fans, in terms of how they've seen the season, it's almost in that same way of like, they haven't really started clicking, obviously maybe up until recently, but I think that game is so huge. And to be honest with you, I can't, like you were saying, we might face them 5 times. Well, I give them to me 8 times, bro. Like I want, if we're gonna win this title, bro, genuinely, I want to beat the best, bro. I want to beat City. I want to get them at the Etihad. And I know that might sound like crazy, but the things that they put me through these past few years, man, it's, bro, better help. I've had to make phone calls, bro. Like they've helped me, bro. They've had to, bro. I can't lie, I'm on a couple programs I used to be on, bro. When I saw, bro, De Bruyne, anyway, let me not even get to it. But yeah, just. Are you
getting any grace? Any grace?
Oh, bro, the crown's going, bro. De Bruyne flashbacks, bro. Even like, every time I see that guy, it's like, I'll get out of my face. But I think, yeah, with that final, I think Mark Gahey not playing in that final, by the way, is absolutely insane. Because I made a video talking about him and how important he's going to be for the title race. They already look more of a serious team with him being in there. I think he's been their best player since he's joined. I think every single game has just been incredible. And when you got a guy like Gavardio, who's so physically imposing and how technically he is on the board as well, having them two together, I can't like Ruben Diaz. Actually, your time's ticking, bro. I can't lie. I don't know if he's gonna be. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's not looking good. So I think, yeah, if we are able to kind of finally, obviously we have a good record against City, anyways, but if we can get over that voodoo of like, just like struggling against City, if we beat them in that cup final, I can't let the titles us, bro. Because I do think City will drop points. My issue, bro, I'm not even necessarily looking at City's fixtures like that. I know that City will drop points. My issue is how many points are we going to drop? Because let's be real, bro. I think they've lost, 5 games in the league this season? That's the most amount of games, bar the treble season and the 11-12 season that they've lost in the season. If they lose 6, then it's like, there's no way they can lose 6 games and win the league. There's no way. So it's like, we just have to make sure we do our job, bro.
I agree, bro. I agree. Because for me, I think that League Cup final is massive in terms of mentality, in terms of who's going to have the upper hand. Because obviously there's about a month and a bit, maybe just a month and a bit till the game.
5 weeks,
so we've both got a few games up until then. I think we've got about 5 more league games until then. If we ideally, win all of them, and let's say they win all of them, we both go into a perfect form, that game is going to be humongous, bro, because there can be a little swing because Champions League will be back by then, the knockout stages, the business end of the season. So it's just about like who wants more. And for me, like you said, I'm in the same boat of I'm just thinking how many points will we drop, and we've got Wolves coming up next. So let's talk about our next fixtures. We've got Wolves, Tottenham, and Chelsea in the next 3 games. Wolves, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's good, because bro, I think we'll get 3 points against Wolves on Wednesday, right? Cool. I hope so. Don't clip me up, forget us wrong again.
No, we have to, bro. Surely.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, do you know why? The last time we played him, we struggled, bro. We struggled.
I was in that Mane guy made his debut, bro, and he's been moving on for them ever since.
I think we got 2 own goals that game, innit?
Yeah,
so horror. Game, bro. So.
What was it, 2 own goals?
I think it was 2 own goals, bro.
Who scored the first?
I think it was 2 own goals, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure it was, bro.
Oh my god, you're right, bro.
It was a Mosquera own goal, their Mosquera, and Sam Johnson own goal.
Yeah. The Saka corner,
Yeah, bro. So I think we'll get past Wolves. So cool. Let's move Wolves. New manager bounce Tottenham. Now that is spooking me a bit because Tottenham, it's the manager's first game at home, bro, and it's North London derby. So it's like that's where I'm a little worried. However, I don't think we'll lose. I think minimum draw.
No, draw's crazy. I think with their squad, because they're missing so many players, bro. It depends how many players are going to be back. Because maybe these men were just doing like sick notes because of Thomas Frank, and now all of a sudden they're back 100% fit for this Igor Tudor guy. So you never know, bro.
You're onto something there.
Hey, maybe, bro. Genuinely, they might just. You think guys like Richarlison? I'm not out for the season, bro. I'm sure this guy cat, man. And then, bro. Hey, so I think that game is definitely huge, and obviously Spurs are going to try that. They've got nothing to play for, bro. Like, really and truly. Their cup final will be making sure Arsenal don't win the league, so they are going to throw the kitchen sink at it. I just think the main thing is I don't think the fixtures are necessarily the issue. I think it's like almost in a way it's like the timings of it, because let's be real, I want to ask you a question as well. Bro, we win that Wolves game, for example. We go 7 points clear, but City have 2 games in hand, and obviously I know they play Saturday night against Newcastle, but bro, 23-24 and 22-23, they had games in hand. And I think psychologically, the fact that City had that extra game is why they were able to win that title. Because, bro, they were a well-oiled machine. And even last season, bro, when they were absolutely all over the place, they still won 9 games in a row to get to the top 4 with near enough the same squad. So I think they have the capability of doing that. And I just wanted to ask you, that game in hand, who did that benefit more, Arsenal or City, in your opinion?
For me, I think it benefits us, bro, because I think the way I look at it as a fan is the bigger the gap looks, the safer I feel. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if we have a game in hand, if I'm seeing 9 points clear or 7 points clear, I feel more safe rather than thinking if they have a game in hand on us and 1 point clear, but we still have a game in hand, that scares me more because I'm looking at the gap, and it's like now let's say we get closer and closer to them getting their game in hand, and the gap stays at 6 because they've dropped the point, or stays at 7. Do you know what I'm saying? I prefer it that way. It's the same thing with like people say, do you prefer to be the one chased or the one doing the chasing? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you want to be the hunted or the hunter? I prefer getting hunted, bro. I prefer getting hunted.
That's crazy. You like being a victim, yeah? Crazy, right?
I didn't say be the victim, but you come catch me, bro. I don't want to. Hey, I got one knee right now, so I can't even run.
Sorry. Got the knee injury right off, innit?
Could have gone pro, man. Yeah, could have gone pro.
That was, man. Shout out Jesus, man, bro.
But it's exciting, bro, because I think the one thing that makes me feel more safe this year is that I generally don't trust City, bro. I generally don't trust them.
Yeah.
It's just, do we have the cojones? You know, like they were saying 6 years ago, 7 years ago, Troy Deeney. Do Arsenal have the cojones? And I think we have to have the cojones now, bro.
Yeah.
We have no choice. Really. We have no choice, bro, because we have the squad, we have the lead, we have the cushion. You know, what else do you need? I think I saw a tweet. I don't know how true it is, but it's like the board feel like they've given Arteta everything now to win the league. You know?
I think that tweet's horrible. By the way, I don't think. I'll say no. It makes sense. It's true, but I don't.
Context makes sense. Yeah, but the context when I read it though, it makes sense. You've now got everything you needed to win the league, right? You've got your striker, you've got your squad depth, you've got from last year we had 13 players we trust. You've got about 17, 18 players now you can trust if you want to choose to trust Skelly's and obviously Eze's and whatnot. You've got these proper well-oiled players. Now it's up to you to find ways to make this team win. If you're missing a few players, cool. Can you now change up the way you play slightly in certain games to get the win? You know, because we're going to go play Wolves now, for example. Let's say it's 0-0 by the 75th minute. There's no need for you to stay with 4 centre backs and 2 DMs now. Can you do what you did against Wigan and put in all these attackers at the same time? Do you know what I'm saying? Can you?
An thing, bro.
Yeah. So it's like and before I end it there, bro, I want to ask you then: will we finally win the league?
Do you know? I've been refraining from answering this question. I think there's so many things that play into it. I think, as you said, I'm not necessarily too worried about City. I'm just more worried about us and us taking care of our business. Because at the end of the day, bro, like if we just playing it back up black and white, if we win our games, we win the league. Sir, like done. Like forget City. But that's the only thing. I don't know. Like we've got a very favourable run of games. Obviously, bar Chelsea, maybe and Spurs. Obviously, City later on. I think a lot of the games they're all winnable. I remember I heard Abs made a video and he said that we wouldn't concede a single point or we wouldn't lose a single game between now and the end of the season. And to be honest with you, I think I agree with that. Like I don't see us losing maybe a game for the rest of the season. Like even I back us getting a result at the Etihad. I just don't know if this squad, because bro, let's be real, that attack is like, I think Arteta, to be honest, is kind of working wonders with that attack, bro. And I know it's his players and everything, so it's like you can't really. There's not really an excuse, but. I mean, I remember that graphic against United, bro. Like, that was bad. And obviously, a couple of men, Madueke Gyökeres recently are starting to perform. I just hope that they can just continue, even like get them up to maybe 10 goals. Like, if Gyökeres can get maybe 10, Saka get another like 5, or like we can kind of distribute the goals out to get us over the line. So, from that perspective of hoping that Arteta can actually not necessarily take the handbrake off, because he has done it at times, but not enough for me. Just take the game more to teams, bro. Because like. That Brentford game could easily have been a win if we just go for it more. Same with Forest, easily could have been a win if you just like kind of just throw a bit more at it. Like I know the set pieces are amazing and that, but I'll be real with you, I don't want to see 90 minutes of set pieces. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Michael Coyote, he's absolutely now I realise, bro, it's not nice. It's not nice watching that. So from that perspective, if it's not nice watching it, I can almost guarantee you it's not nice playing it. So I think those players sometimes need to take a little bit more initiative and think, you know what, okay, I'm going to win us this game today, and I'm going to show the ability to get us over that line. So even like when you look at the last few seasons, you can make excuses. Like up until even 22-23, that man on Miskeen, they weren't ready for it. 23-24, one of the greatest City sides I've ever seen. They won like 26 games in a row, something stupid like that in all comps. Then last season, obviously the injuries, not getting financially backed. I think we spent like 83 million across 3 transfer windows last year. It was stupid. But this year, there's no excuse. So from that perspective, I'm gonna back the boys and I'm gonna say, yeah, we're gonna win the league and the Carabao Cup as well.
What? Hey, you said it, so it must be true now. I believe you.
Nah, stop it. No way. It's not happening. This is actually the first time I've gone on record online and said, you know what, yeah, we're winning the league this year. I've always been a bit like iffy, but you know
what it is, bro? I think it's gone to the point now. Right now it's currently the 15th of February. If we don't feel comfortable in saying we're going to win the league, bro, that says something. So you have to feel confident, bro. You have to feel like we can do it. You know, rather than a couple of years ago, I was scared to say it, bro. I was scared to say it because I was like, I ain't been here before. We've been here now. We've been here now.
We like we've been here now, innit?
That's my thing, bro. And like Liverpool fans usually will tell you, yeah, we're going to win the league. City fans say, yeah, we're going to win the league. So why can't we say it, bro? Yes, people might try to clown us, and if we don't happen, but at the end of the day, bro, like if you're not secure enough to believe that your team can win the league, then we shouldn't be here in the first place.
Nah, you're right. You know and I think also with them sides as well, bro. I mean, they had like a prime KDB on Haaland. They have like even a Salah last year. Like when you know you got a guy like that's gonna comfortably bag you 20, maybe even 30. Of course, you're gonna have that same confidence. I think with this squad now, although it's amazing overall across like from the goalkeeper to the striker in terms of the depth, I just don't know if we have that individual quality in certain games to kind of get us over that line. But as you said, bro, it's year 4, bro. Like, why not? You know what I mean? Second half season, do the title charge. Like, come on, man. What are we waiting on, bro? Just
listen. The last time we finished second, 3 years in a row, we won the 4th year.
We won the league, man. It's true, man.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
We won the league?
Inshallah.
Hey, what are man? Say no more. You put me on the spot there. Cool. Say no more. You did that one.
Listen, I think Walker with 2 trophies this year. I don't know what it is, but I think one of them would be the Premier League, bro. So if you can sneak in the third one and give me that Champions League, the big years, hey, I'm not asking for too much.
Nah, you're not. I can't lie, you're not.
You're asking for too much.
It's doable. That's why. The only reason why I'm saying it's not because it's actually doable. We could win all 4 this year.
Look at the progression, bro. Look at the progression. Last year, semi-finals. The year before that, quarterfinals. This year,
big thing, man. But then what if it's this year final and then next year we win it? You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't want that. Skip that.
Okay, we'll go past that one.
Yeah, you got to fast forward a bit sometimes.
No, you can't be sitting like Andrew, bro. It can't be like seasons, bro.
Bro. I'm tired, man. Just win me something now. But listen, I think we've got a lot to look forward to as Arsenal fans. I'm excited. I believe, like summarizing everything we talked about, I believe a few players like Eze, second half season, they're actually going to wake up. I think Gyökeres is finally clicking, so it's going to be exciting to see him. Hopefully, we get Saka back in form.
And Havertz as well, is huge.
Havertz coming back, bro, will be massive towards the end of the month. Keep as many players fit. It's simple maths, bro. Keep everyone fit.
Yeah. We win, man.
We win, khalas. Yeah. But, bro, thank you for jumping on, man. It's been a pleasure, man. Honestly, I really enjoyed this, man.
Well, that was very good, man. Hey, if it does well, what are we saying? We're putting a light goal, yeah.
Nah, forget light goals, about too much.
Okay. Well, if it does well, maybe it can be a weekly thing. Who knows, man?
Just enjoy. Man. Just enjoy. No, but I listen. I want to get you back on at some point as well. I think this is great. This is, like I said at the beginning, guys. This is Waleed. He's my favorite TikToker. I'll put my hands up.
I don't do that, man. Hey, Luke, hold that, man.
Well, it was a great video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, do all those nice things. Take care, guys. Bye.
Appreciate it, guys, man. Thank you.